welcome to episode 4 of my look at my guitars, which is it's a series that will be occasional in the sense that there'll probably be about 2 episodes a week until I run out of guitars, so probably about 7 weeks worth of episodes. And in this one we're looking at Snowy, which is out of my electric guitars the one I've had the longest. It is an Ibanez JS100WH, so it's white, although it's kind of a yellowed white now. I don't know how good that's showing up on camera, but it's distinctly yellowed over the years. Got it in 2004. It's a 2003 model, which means it has the Low Pro 2 trem, which they only made for 2 years, between 2003 and 2005. Which out of Ibanez's locking trams, certainly the cheaper ones, is the best. The higher end ones are better quality, but this is better than what came before or what came after. But unfortunately they got into some issues with Floyd Rose. So I don't use the trem anymore, but I still like that it's a sensible system. Pickups in this now, I mean, all the electrics has been replaced over the years because I've played it a lot. It was my first serious guitar after I got back into playing the guitar. I had a while in the sort of late 90s, early 2000s when I was pretty much playing bass and taking photos, so I had a couple of cheap guitars, but nothing great. And until I bought this, and this isn't like thousands and thousands of pounds guitar. It was like 500 quid, but it was my first, as I say, proper guitar since my Charvel Jackson that I had in my late teens, that unfortunately gradually died through many refinish jobs and losing parts and stuff. It was a bit of a nightmare. Pickups in this are a Sir DSH Plus in the bridge and a Sir SSV in the neck. 3-way switch, tone control with coil tap, which I appreciate is not showing up in camera. 3-way switch, volume control, very simple. Because I'm not using the locking trem system, it has a tremolo now in it to keep the bridge locked in place. Not using the locking pads on the nut. And I've got locking tuners, they're hip shot open gear locking tuners. It's kind of, you can tell it's been played if you look at the fretboard, that the frets are in kind of dire need of replacing, really. And at some point I will get it refretted once it's gone back to the UK, which it will do at some point, because rosewood is a pain to travel with, as I've discussed in other videos. But okay, how does it sound? Well, at the start of the video you heard it. I'll do it with Overdrive first for a change. So I'm on full humbuckers and neck pickup. Middle, bridge, and then if I turn on the coil taps, it thins up a little bit. So my overdrive there was a Toshiba drive with all the knobs set at pretty much 12 o'clock. If I turn that off, quickly clean tones, so what we on neck single coil. Neck middle. Bridge. And with the humbuckers engaged, bridge. Middle. Neck. So it'll be interesting to hear how this compares to Beastie in terms of the tonality of it, because obviously it's the same guitar but with different pickups. Yeah, it's been a very special guitar to me over the years. Yeah, still very fond of it, but it is in need, as I say, of a refret. And it is a guitar that I don't play too often these days. It is my lightest weight guitar. In terms of, yeah, actually lugging it around. So it was one I played a bit when I was recovering from my surgery, and certainly the one that I played at church when I was still in recovery, because it was the one that I could stand with for the longest. Yeah, what I might do is at some point tune this down to E flat, stick 10s on it. It's got 9.5 to 44 at the moment. May stick 10 to 46 on it in E flat, because you know, if with my 6 electrics, that would make most sense. But we'll see. But yeah, it's a guitar I'm very fond of. I've had a long time. I've played a lot. And I will hopefully keep for a very long time, because there are so many modifications to it, no one else is going to want it anyway. But yeah, it's a special guitar to me. Okay, until next time, take care, and I'll speak to you soon.